Howdy! Today I'm going to be showing you my Muppet room, but I did want to preface some things before getting into the tour. I've been a Muppet fan my whole life, but it wasn't until late high school that I kind of started buying some Muppet things, and it wasn't until 2021 that I got really serious about my collection and wanted to be a Muppet collector. I collect Muppets, Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, and Bear in the Big Blue House, and outside of that, I don't really buy any of other Jim Henson's works. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that I don't collect those particular things. So this will not be the biggest Muppet collection or probably biggest Muppet room you'll ever see. I also don't buy every single piece of Muppet merch that I see. I really just stick to buying the things that I really like and really enjoy, and those are the things that I put in the Muppet room. This also isn't all of my Muppet stuff. I have a Muppet half bath, I have some Muppet stuff in the kitchen, I have some Muppet stuff in my living room, I have some Muppet stuff in my bedroom, and I have a hallway full of Muppet art. So this video is really just the Muppet room, but if you ever want to see any of those other things, let me know and I would be happy to make a video on those things. Also, this used to be a dining room. I didn't want a dining room because there's carpet in here and I didn't really want to eat on carpeted floor. I had joked with my partner because my Muppet collection was growing, and I said, wouldn't it be funny if I made the dining room into a Muppet room? He thought it was very funny, so I started doing that. And little by little, it got way bigger than I truly ever expected it to. I use things like eBay and Mercari, sometimes Poshmark, sometimes antique stores, sometimes estate sales, and that's truly how my collection grew. I feel like that's all the things I should preface before getting into the Muppet Room tour, so I really hope that you enjoy this Muppet Room tour, and let me know if you have any questions about any items or anything like that, or if you want to see any of my other Muppet themed rooms in my house.
Okay, so here is the start of the Muppet Room. I do have fur on the doors so you know where you're going in the house. Up top, I have these reaction figures that were released last year. It's of the Electric Mayhem, no lips, but there is a scooter figure. And then next to that, I have a piece of the Vimera Muppet wallpaper. I am too afraid to use any more, so I only did one square. It's very old and I would hate to waste it. Then I have these Star Wars figures that were recent, they were in the parks at one point. They're not anymore. I had to buy them all on eBay, but I do have them. And then up top, I have my Palisades. I have these, the play sets, and then I have some prototypes up here, and then just a lot of other, random characters. And then below that, I do have more Palisades. This is, a Gonzo-themed one, and then these other two are really just whoever could fit because they're such awkward size shelves. And then here I have a lot of sheets and just random blankets and a lot of random stuff. This is also random stuff like curtains and hats and cassettes, and there's a bib. And then I have some socks and shoes and slippers and a plate in there. Then I have Scooter right here, who I still need to open, and then I have an Oscar the Grouch Chia Pet. And I also keep my trash can right here, and it is Sesame Street themed. Then I have the Sesame Street little cooking set, I don't know. And then I have some extra Palisade stuff back there and a journal. And then down here I have a area for VHS, and way down there is the area for my DVDs. Up here I have my Diamond Select toys. I do have all of the ones that have been released so far, and I got most of them on Hot Topic other than that one. That one was a gift. I'm pretty sure you can find it on Amazon though. These are two of my favorite pieces in the Muppet Room. They were made by Sunspots by Adria. I absolutely love stained glass and they're just so beautiful. And this is just a little Kermit hook that I think Hallmark released. I also have some random pictures in here, and I'm always debating on whether I should take them out or not. There's also a blank spot there. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take them out. Today's not that day though. I found this piece of work at the Art of Animation when I stood there one year. I have some hot dogs and my Brian Henson, and this is just a lot of random stuff as well. Whatever fits, it just goes on a shelf, honestly. And then down here are a lot of Sesame Street Beanie Baby. Then coming up here to this shelf, I have a lot of random things like a CNC, a large Pez dispenser, some stick puppets, comic strip maker, a tin lunchbox from Sally Hansen, an air freshener, cards, really whatever can fit I put on the shelf. Then I have some lunchboxes. Back there is a banner that teachers put in their classrooms, these little plushes. I have some Christmas hooks, Yahtzee cups, a yo-yo, some video games. There's another Pez dispenser and this very cute little Janice. And then back there are some character plush sets. And I also got this little dish from Kith, I think the company's called, and it has a Jim Henson quote on it. I have the ColourPop collection, toothbrushes, the Sam Eagle cup that was released at Epcot, a Pepe, more Pez dispensers, and some pennies that I got at Hollywood Studios. And then down here I have a lot of plush. These plushes have been here really since I started the Muppet Room, and I would love to find a better way to display my plushes because, as you can see down here, all of them are just kind of sitting here in the walkway. I would like no one to trip on my plushes, but there are so many and I'm constantly getting more, so I gotta figure out some kind of system to display them or put them in better spots. Then right here I have two of the master replicas. I have Gonzo and Kermit, and I found them both on eBay. And then heading over to the TV stand, I have these head purses. They're just small like coin purses. I have Adidas, the 30th anniversary plush of Kermit that sings, a Sweetums Palisade, and then on my Mickey TV I have two pairs of ears. One was custom made by Rope Drop Design, and the other was originally sold in the parks. And then back here I have a puzzle hung up because I don't want to open it. Down here with the Ernie, under Ernie is a bunch of books. If you want to see the books, I'll show them later. Then I have some Vans that I was sent by my friend Marissa that works at Vans, and then a lot of other stuff. And then my prized possession, my Irregular Choice cowboy boots that are so beautiful, and I'm so shocked that I still have them. I always forget that I have these anniversary toys up here. I need to find a better spot for them because I'm constantly forgetting that I have them. Then in here I have a chess set, and back there I have a Kermit trivet. And then I have these anniversary ornaments that are super cute. And then back here I have the Gonzo Polly Pocket from Muppet Treasure Island. Then down here I have some like Hallmark things, some pins, Fraggle Rock lunchbox. Then I have these really cute Miss Piggy and Kermit statues. I have some thieves, the Legos, and then I have the Sesame Street Lego set. Below that, I have the Rolf puppet made by Ideal in 1966, and I found this at the Rose Bowl Flea Market. Then I have this small little book underneath him. Then I have this really cool Fabergé egg. I think it's so beautiful. Then next to that, I have a very small Bear in the Big Blue House collection. I have the house, a piggy bank, a cup, and just some little figures. And then below all of that, a lot of this stuff I won in an auction. A lot of it is Hallmark. I also won that pan back there, which is so cool. I never want to use it though. Then I got some Valentine's Day cards, some little card toppers, and some hooks again, and some stamps, and there's just so much stuff in here. And I have an open roll and a closed roll of the Vimera wallpaper. Once again, so scared to use it. Then I have this very cute Muppet rug that I found on Poshmark, and a little Fraggle sitting here. I found this drum set in Georgia. I had to travel here with it, and then I got this really cool electronic personality scale that has Miss Piggy on it. And up here I have a Gonzo pennant that says Muppet Show, and I got this custom made by Leela Made, super cute. Then I have this little glass piece right here. I have an Ernie banjo, guitar, not sure. Then I have some snow globes, some band-aids, and then these pops. And this was made by my friend Lauren. I will link her Etsy below. And I also have like super glue here, which is very much needed, and that elf brush that I have to dust things. I have those little dolls back there, which are so cute. And then I have some pops that were just released. I have this Swedish chef set that I found on Etsy. I have two little makeup bags back there, and that Big Bird and a doozer. Then back there I have a tea set, the Flocked Gonzo, and a Muppet Vision 3D piggy bank. This is a Muppet Christmas Carol 30th anniversary ornament that I got from a D23 event, and in here are all of my favorite items. This is my favorite case in the entire Muppet room. It is full of my Sigma collection. My Sigma collection is truly what got me to start collecting seriously in 2021 because I really wanted every single one of these pieces, and it really got me to start a TikTok as well. And I have all of the major pieces. I am missing some ornaments. That wasn't a big deal to me. My main concern was getting all of the big pieces, and I finished my collection last year when I got that cheese dish. And if you follow me on TikTok, you probably saw the entire journey of me constantly trying to find all these pieces, and when I did, I was so proud. Here are a bunch of my Sesame Street plushes. I usually get them at Sesame Place. Down here is a little animal drum, and then I have a video game down there and a viewfinder from Muppet Treasure Island. Here I have some pops. That top pop right there has a drawing done by Guy Gilchrist, which is super cool. And then above this is just kind of a lot of random things, like a bunch of glassware and just a lot of random little finds I've found throughout the years. And then above that are some PVC characters, some doorables in and out of box, a music box, and then this Muppet Baby Rattle. And then right here is like a Sesame Street shelf. Originally this was going to be the only Sesame Street stuff in my collection, but I kept buying plush, and Sesame Street stuff is just so easy to find. Then right here I have these amazing cowboy Sesame Street curtains. I used to have just regular Muppet curtains up, but once I found these, I had to put them up because I love cowboys, and I love that Sesame Street are dressed up as little cowboys. Then here I have the popcorn bucket that was released by Sesame Place last year. They started coming out with popcorn buckets, which is super cool. I have a lunchbox. I have some VHS right here and a little Muppet Babies VHS holder. I have another popcorn bucket as well, which has Elmo on it, and then a sticker that says "Keep honking, I can't hear you" over the Muppets Most Wanted soundtrack. And then next to that is a style guide for the 50th anniversary. And then on top of that, I have Michael Caine dancing that I found on Etsy. I also have a sticker from Center Puppetry Arts. I have a pin. I have a cookie jar. I found these paper mache ornaments on Facebook Marketplace. There's a cool picture frame back there. And then I have my earring display right here. Not all of them are Muppets, but the ones you can see are. This little Fraggle Rock thing I got from Center Puppetry Arts. I recently got some keychains from Hot Topic. These things have no home right now, so that's why they're sitting here. And this stuff I just got. I haven't even found a place to put it all, so that's why it's just sitting there. It usually takes me a couple of days to find a home for everything. Then I have this piece of art by Sarah Day Arts, and it's not Muppets, but it does help me to create even when I don't want to. And this is a cuckoo clock released by Bradford Exchange. It's one of my favorite pieces. I found it on Facebook Marketplace for $60, which is absolutely mind-blowing. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect. It also sings, and I love it so much. Then above the cuckoo clock, I have a mug, a Rizzo glass, a Cookie Monster piggy bank, a picture signed by Steve Whitmire, a comic book, and a Miss Piggy paper doll. Here I have my Bear in the Big Blue House curtains. They have all the characters on them, and they're super cool. Can't believe these even exist. Then I have this Muppet Show board game that I have yet to play. And below that, I have my pin board, which I can't even display because it's so big. I ordered the wrong size. I didn't mean to, but I did. And then down here, I have a Muppet Treasure Island display from McDonald's. These were the toys that were released when the movie was released from McDonald's. Down here, I have some newer Muppet Babies toys. I have a piano, a record player, some snacks that I need to try and make a video for. I have a lamp that needs to be fixed, and then this latch a pillow craft thing. I got this backpack from Disney on my last trip, and then I have a kind of small vinyl collection, but they're Muppet and Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock. And right here I have a Bear in the Big Blue House little shelf, and then down here I have flags. I put them up one every month at my house. Then here I have a really cool collection of books, magazines, press kits. Some of my favorite books are Muppets and Men and the Fraggle Rock Ultimate Visual History. They're really great books. I highly recommend them if you're able to get them. Then up here I have a Sesame Street corkboard, a Kermit light, Miss Piggy phone case, a clock that doesn't work, and a Big Bird cassette player, and he is wearing some Miss Piggy earmuffs. Then above that I have the Sababa plushes that I found on Shop Goodwill. And I have this cute little art from my friend Taylor. When I used to stream Muppets Monster Adventure, she made a picture of Robin, because when you play that game, you're playing as Robin. I have this Muppet Vision sign from Etsy, and then on these shelves, I have a picture of Floyd that my friend got me from the Muppets Mayhem premiere, some watches, some candles, Tsum Tsums, headphones, Dairy Queen cups, Muppet Vision toys, a radio, clock, tons and tons of stuff up here. And then I have a Same As It Ever Was pennant with Kermit on it in the cool suit, and then I have this disco ball with Kermit hanging off of it. And then finally I have this Kermit pillow hanging from my chandelier, and then this is the seat that I sit on when I film videos and do stuff, and I have 2 Kermit pillows on it, a puppet from Puppet Up, a Kermit Cuddlies, and a Muppet Treasure Island blanket. And that's the entire Muppet room.
Never before and never again.